to discuss flat plate voided concrete slab systems. For those of you who may not be familiar with this type of system, we're going to start our presentation today by going over all of the essential elements, what actually makes up a voided concrete slab system. And then once we have that basic understanding of what the system is and how it actually gets put together, we're going to go into what are the strength requirements for flexure, for shear. What are the serviceability requirements? So all of this information that you can then be able to design in detail very easily this type of slab system. We'll talk about very important aspect, fire resistance, some construction considerations to keep in mind. You know, just like any other reinforced concrete floor system, people want to attach to it. They want to make openings in it. So we'll discuss how that all works with the voided slab system. And then we're going to go over some noteworthy case studies where this system has been utilized very efficiently, very economically as well. And it'll give you an idea of all the different things that you can do with this particular type of system. CRSI has a design guide on voided concrete slabs. It was published back in 2014. So the code information in that design guide is dated. A lot of the things that you're going to see here today is included in the design guide. So just you're aware that's available as a particular reference. We also have a technical note that you can download for free. We are getting a lot of questions about, you know, what is this system? How do you design it? How do you detail it? All the things that we're going to cover today are also in this tech note. You can use that QR code and go directly on our website where that's available. And like I said, you can download that and any other of our tech notes for free. All right, so let's start with an overview of the system. And by definition, a voided reinforced concrete slab is one where there's a uniform distribution of void formers over much of the area. Now, a void former is nothing more than a 100% recycled plastic element that's typically hollow inside. Okay, it does not react in any way with the concrete. And the purpose of the void former is to eliminate concrete where you don't need it. So people like to make the analogy that a voided flat slab is similar to a waffle slab, and it is in the sense that it removes concrete where you don't need it. What's different between the two, one of the fundamental differences is that, as you'll see when we talk about how these are actually constructed, you'll never know that those void formers are inside the concrete because you have a flat soffit on the bottom, unlike a waffle slab where you see the entire waffle panel. You know, again, totally different systems. The reinforcement is different, but the main similarity between the two is that these void formers remove concrete where we don't need it. Now, the shape has evolved over the years. It started out with these more or less spheres that were regularly distributed. Then things got slimmed down, and now the figure you see at the very bottom is the most up-to-date one, where it's very thin, and these can be stacked then for thicker slabs. Now, you're going to notice throughout my presentation, I give photo credits to Kobiax USA. That's one of the manufacturers of this type of for void formers. They are members of CRSI, so I was able to obtain these photos very easily from our members. So you'll see that throughout.